So we're here at the anti-choice march here at Civic Center in San Francisco on a Saturday, beautiful day, with Eileen, and she's here because she's. Are you against abortion under any circumstances?
Absolutely, yes, I'm here.
So if it endangers the life of the mother and the mother's going to die, you're against the woman having an abortion.
I am pro-life. I am against abortion from conception to afterbirth. I do not support postpartum abortion. If it were an absolute life-threatening situation to the mother, confirmed, I may support that. Myself, as a mother of two, I've had two life-threatening pregnancies that landed me in ICU, but I would never abort my children.
So you don't feel that but you've never been raped and made pregnant. You've never been raped and made pregnant.
No.
So you can imagine why someone who was raped and made pregnant would want to have an abortion. Or you can imagine why someone who has low income and has no ability to support a child in the society is very hypocritical and it does not provide for the needs of mothers who have had children. In fact, the society, I would say, is anti-children in the sense that it's only for the wealthy. And it's very hard for a single mother to make a living and to support a child. So if that woman wants to have an abortion, don't you think that's her right? Or you think you have a right to tell her no?
I am definitely for, rights of a woman. I stand for, that this is my body, but I also am pro-life. I can understand a woman who has been raped and become pregnant or does not have the financial means to provide for a child. But I also understand that there are crisis pregnancy centers who are very supportive and willing to help in any way possible, including financial, and that there are many, many families out there who would love to adopt a beautiful child. So adoption would be the option instead of abortion.
And who's paying all the medical expenses to deliver the child? And and who's going to support the mother while she's not able to work and so forth? They don't have any money. But you basically believe it should be illegal. The government should be enforcing that.
What I think is that the government should not have their hands into people's lives and decisions.
Well, if they're saying no abortion, they do have their hand in people's lives, don't they?
Absolutely. I don't think that they should.
So you believe that abortion should be an individual choice?
I do. At the same time, I am pro-life. So
well, okay. So I think I don't have any problem with you not wanting to have an abortion yourself. What I think we have a problem with is people who say nobody should have an abortion, should be illegal because that's our belief system, but that's not fair to say your belief system is everyone else's belief system, especially when this government is killing so many people overseas and, in other ways, really harming people.
Yeah.
So I feel that, that's fine. Nobody's saying you shouldn't have an abortion, that you need to have an abortion, but some of them post-menopause women are saying that, you should not be able to have an abortion. It should be government. And and how do you feel about killing an abortion doctor?
Killing of an abortion doctor?
Yeah, the Christian right has assassinated abortion doctors. You do know that, don't you?
No, I have not heard that because, I see that there is many people who are pro-abortion and that aren't in fact educating, especially young women. They are gaining profit off the killing of life, and that is a travesty in my opinion. Taking the life of anyone, whether it be a doctor all the way to a baby, I am against that. I am pro-life.
Yes, but the reason why these people feel encouraged and why they have killed abortion doctors, you can look it up on YouTube and you can look it up on the internet, I'm not making it up, is because people like you and maybe people that are much more extreme than you, because you don't seem to be, you're the least extreme person I met so far, because everyone else is, there should be no abortion under any circumstances, and women do not have the right to choose. That's what they've been telling me. So,
well, I stand for the Constitution. I also stand, like I said, for pro-life. I am against the government having their hands in anything, in any way of our life. That this country should go back to the way it was built, that we the people have the say. We the people take back our...
Do you believe in birth control?
Yes, I do. actually.
And is a woman having her tubes tied is fine with you?
It's her personal choice.
How about RU-486, or you're fine with that being legal also? RU-486.
486, I'm not familiar with that.
That's the pill that you take after you become, if you think you might have been pregnant, if you had unprotected sex the night before, if the condom broke or something.
Plan B?
What?
Are you talking about the Plan B?
I'm not familiar with that name. I only know it's RU-486.
I've never heard of it.
You should look it up. Okay, thank you very much.
You must be talking about the pill that pushes a woman into basically a DNC at home after being verified pregnant. No, I'm not for that.
I see, but you're against them having the right to use it.
If it's for any other means besides a life-threatening issue to the mother or the child has perished in the womb, then yes.
So in other words, you believe the government you're actually not that tolerant, because you believe should the government arrest abortion doctors, do you believe? Because if they're giving abortion to anyone that wants it?
I think there needs to be stricter guidelines for what an abortion is.
So you think the government and men should be controlling women's uteruses, is that what you're saying?
To what?
You think that the government and men should be controlling women's uteruses. Is that what you're saying? That's the way I'm hearing that. Because that's effectively what it is men are going to burst into an abortion clinic, arrest the doctor, arrest the woman. In fact, Trump said the women should be arrested at one point. Do you think the women should be arrested for having an abortion?
Arrested? No, because like I said, I believe that no one should have their hands in deciding what's right for a woman.
Okay, so that anyone should be able to have an abortion unrestricted, correct? You just don't want to have an abortion yourself, but you don't mind if somebody else has one.
The only thing that I am in agreement when it comes to aborting a life is when the mother's life is in a critical state, which could kill her, or the fetus, the baby has passed away.
And so how are you going to prevent every other kind of abortion?
If it's because you simply can't afford the baby, or you just made a mistake and you didn't use protection, if it's any of those reasons, then no, I am not for abortion.
And you don't believe there's an overpopulation problem?
I think they should adopt the baby out and find a good, loving home, because there's plenty around.
I see, and you think that there's adequate financial recompense for a single mother to live until she finds someone to take the baby, and it's that easy to give up the baby once it's born, rather than just two cells subdivided, just like a miscarriage. I mean, is God therefore guilty of abortion?
An abortion is not a miscarriage. A miscarriage happens because the mother's body cannot carry it. It does it on its own. When you are forcing a baby forcing that life to end, that is not a miscarriage.
But don't you think an abortion could be God's will as well?
No.
How do you know? How about all the other horrible things that happen to the planet that people say is God's will?
How about when someone walks up to someone and shoots them in the head? Is that God's will? Because one person...
Some people believe that, yes. Some people believe that. I don't believe in any of that, so personally. I see no evidence there's a God.
Thank you for...
Thank you, I appreciate it.